Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So our friends over at Nilight sent us these LED rock lights. Now this specific pack comes with 6. I opted in for just the 6 LED white lights. And they come packaged, you know, in their own little plastic baggies. They got about, when they come, they have about 4 to 6 inches of wire on them. So what I did, because of the wire, so these are like, instead of the wiring harness and this and that, right, this I bought some 22 AWG wire right here. So I plan on, now this is just my thought, I plan on running a piece of that wire all the way from the back to the front, and I'm going to link these wires in, right, to the negative and positive. So basically, I'm creating a daisy chain, and I'm going to daisy chain it all the way up into my switch panel. So in theory, when I hit my switch panel, hopefully I can bring them into one switch. If I have to do 2, maybe like left, right, or however I want to do it. In theory, again, they should all light up at the same time, and they should all be controlled in the switch panel that I have inside my truck. But I just want to kind of show you real quick. This is their light design. It's very nice. It's simple, solid. It's a solid hard metal construction. Comes with this rubber pad. So you put this in to secure it. I just have it loose just so I could show you guys how it's gonna go. Ideally, this would, you know, screw up into something and it would mount. Now, what I may do is I may secure this with a zip tie, and I'm going to probably zip tie this underneath the truck as well. I don't really want to put holes in the truck. I don't want to drill. I don't want to use self-tapping screws right now. So just to keep it simple, you know, I have used zip ties for many things, and it can undoubtedly hold these lights. So what I'm going to do though is we're going to run out. I'm going to throw this into my switch panel. I'm going to test them, make sure they work so I don't do all this work putting them underneath the truck. And then we're going to just make sure they work. And then we're going to go ahead and fixate them along the truck. So there's 6. So I'm thinking basically underneath the rocker panel is where I'm thinking that the 3 lights will go. I don't want to put it in the wheel well. I do a lot of off-roading. This is not a mall crawler. So my wheel does tuck significantly up into my wheel well. And if this protrudes even a ½ an inch, it may get caught in my tires and my lugs. Because again, y'all seen the videos. We do a lot of wheeling, and I do a lot of tucking. And I've tucked and hit my fender well multiple times. So it will definitely hit this if it's hitting my fender well. So this may change as I go and look at places and where I want to put them. Again, it's really all going to depend on if my theory works with just daisy linking these all into one circuit. The goal is just to complete the circuit, right? And for the main wires to go into the switches. So I don't see why it wouldn't work. At the end of the day, even if the 3 are daisy chained on each side, I can put those 2 together, and then I can tie it off into one wire to where it's just a positive and negative, and I can light the whole system up with just one switch versus taking up all my switches in my panel. So if that sounds complicated, I promise you it's not. I'll walk y'all through how to do it. Should be pretty simple. It's just getting these on, getting them fixated, getting them linked in, and I think I bought 25 feet of wire. Hopefully this is enough wire, and wherever I do link these up to, right, on that wire, I'm going to link them. I'm going to tape them off with some electrical tape. So that solid wire, it's going to run, it's going to link into that wire. The second one, link into those wires. We're just going to tape them all the way to the front. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing in the video. So stay tuned. We're going to see how awesome these Nilights are. And I think they're going to look pretty cool when they're done. This is... All right, y'all. So I've just got this set up into my first one here. And we're just going to test it out. And we're going to see if that light comes on. So just hold tight a second. And let me see if I can get it working. All right, so I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, they're pretty dang bright, you know, for really hard for me to see here. But I've got this hooked up, so I think my theory is gonna work out just as I expected it. We're gonna daisy chain. I'm gonna put them, let me show you. I think I'm gonna put them, I'm sorry, right around here. So like 1, 2, and 3. And I'm gonna run that solid line up right into the engine compartment, but I'm gonna do it on each side. So I think that's the best way to do it for what I'm looking for. And we're going to get this linked up. So again, so I'm using the aux beam 8-gang switch. I just got it plugged into a 5 ampere right now. Because I'm hooking up 6 lights, I'll probably move it to a 10 amp switch. It's still overkill. LEDs draw very little power. So we're gonna go ahead and do that another day. I'm gonna get it all situated, linked up, zip tied up, and then we're gonna go ahead and proceed with getting all of those daisy chained together so I can run it up into the engine compartment. All right, y'all, so we are here. I'm putting together these Nilight rock lights. So what I did is, you can see they're on right now, is I don't have enough room up here to put them in. My wheel ends up tucking all the way up. So I'm gonna keep this simple. And you can see they're on right now. So I have this on my rock slider. Not the greatest area, but typically right here I don't get any hits. I'm gonna tuck the wires behind here. This is just my initial setup. So like I said, I got it up here. You can see right here. I've got it angled so it at least will angle down. And I want to put this one so it kind of like will angle towards this tire here. You know, like right down here. Right down there in the grassy area. So I still have to adjust these. And this one's going to be angled a little bit further down again towards that tire. Right now I'm just testing it. I have them in the first 5 amp block. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same concept on the other side, and then from there we're going to go ahead and test it, and hopefully you can see even from here they're pretty bright, but we're going to have to test this at night obviously. I'll tuck them, get everything cleaned up, show you guys how it is, and we should be good to go. All right, y'all, so we're obviously gonna check this out at night, but I just wanted to show you my lights are on. We got the truck out here, it's looking good. So I have this wired in to my switch, So I've got it wired into my last one, just using I believe a 5-amp switch. Ran the wire up here, across into my switch panel, and you can see I've got a 5-amp there, looking good. So I have this so it's angled towards the wheel again. I'm gonna beautify the wiring, and then we're gonna go ahead and show you what it looks like at night. It's a pretty easy process. The daisy chain process worked. So basically I'm gonna quickly and simply just give you a quick rundown of how that worked. You have a wire. I basically tied the wire in here, tied the wire in here, right? So that wire goes into there. Basically, you use the 22 AWG wire along with the Nilight wires, and you just put them all together and you keep running it forward up into the engine compartment. When we got here, if you can see these blue fasteners, I basically just I connected the two sides, the left and the right side of the truck, and I fastened them together. So you have some rock lights, easy day, easy wiring. Let's check out how bright they are tonight. So instead, in the meantime, enjoy the view of the beautiful 2023 Chevy Colorado Trail Boss Overland Edition. Check that sucker out. We also got another Trail Boss over there that we're working on, and that'll be another video, but looking good. This will look freaking awesome. All right, y'all. So we got those in. Check that out. Those look nice. Good job, Nilight. Check that out. You got full illumination up underneath your truck. I'm able to see my tires, so we know we have a camera in there. And I've got those hooked up. I think it looks awesome. So let's check this out. So just a little fun app I got here because it's hooked up into my 8 gang. All right, y'all. So great job, Nilight. I got those set up, just doing a little fun stuff right there. Good strobes. Truck looks awesome. These definitely look really, really sick. So again, easy setup. Anyone can do this at home. I just bought a little bit of extra wire to daisy chain that in there, and you are good to go. So if you're interested, check out Nilight. These are their rock lights. They got all different types of packages with these rock lights, and they're a great bang for your buck. And as you can see, they're really bright and they do exactly what they're supposed to do. They illuminate the ground, and you can get them with different colors, so you can actually light up your wheel wells or do whatever. You could actually use them as rack lights. So you've got a light with 100 different ways you can actually mount it on your vehicle. So check them out, Nilight, looking good.